So, hey, friends, you have either had 20 seconds and a smash cut or 2 minutes of this so far. So,
You're welcome.
welcome. Yes, welcome.
I
We
feel like
had
you
a
missed
small,
us.
yeah, you had a small hiatus, and now we're back for your airwaves and all of your feral needs, or at least our feral needs, which
Our
is
feral needs.
which
Right.
is what we're here to do. So, ladies, anything you want to say as we rejoin for the show that is this?
Because I couldn't like eliminate it, I just want to point out, because I'm really owning this, right? There's a moving box behind me. I want everybody to pay attention to my ugly ass moving box in the background, because I am a goddamn professional.
That's right.
Not mover. I'm not a professional mover. Don't call me to move your shit. You won't like it.
No, she's to move her own shit for the third time in like a year and a half.
This is 2 moves in 2 years. Yeah.
Okay.
Whew.
So
No, this is the third though, right? Because there was Japan to the house. Nothing. Oh
yes,
no, I guess that's 2. I guess
yeah,
that's
I mean, I'm kind of counting moving from Virginia to New England as one move.
okay, gotcha.
But yeah, this is just it.
I just forgot how to
sort
count.
of an extended process, because we had to move out of my beautiful brand new house that I sold into this beautiful older house that my husband owns with his family. And we are staying here. We stayed here for a couple of months while I finished working, and which happened last night. And yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And then on Saturday we drive north to move to New England.
Woo!
Start a whole
It's
new
exciting.
chapter. Yes, it is exciting. It is, you guys. I'm excited. There's a lot. There's so much to be grateful for, and I'm really trying to like lean into that instead of leaning into there's so many boxes to unpack.
So much work.
So much work. But it's going to be good, because this is going to be an awesome move for our family. We're going to be up north. My husband's got this like amazing job opportunity, and I think he's really going to like it. The team that he's going to be working with seems really cool, and I think it's going to be good for him, not just like professionally, but also just like, you know, socially. He'll make a bunch of new friends that are awesome, and who couldn't use more awesome new friends? So
right.
Yeah, and we got a pretty cool house that we're closing on next week, and I'm gonna take. So here's my plan, in case I know none of you care, but here you go.
I care.
We care.
Thanks for caring.
Let's be clear.
The plan is I'm gonna take like basically a full week and just concentrate on unpacking what is going on in my hair, and just concentrate on like unpacking, right? And kind of balls to the wall, put shit away. And then on the 9th, which will be the following Monday, I'm hoping to be enough unpacked that I can start in with like, okay, this is our regular homeschool. These are my regular writing hours. These are my regular like housekeeping hours, during which time I will finish putting shit away. You know what I mean?
Routines.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Nice.
Fingers crossed. But yeah, that's really the name of the game, is establishing new routines for myself and for my family, to get us set up, because it's a little wild, you know, when you consider that my husband and I are fully switching roles. You know, for the entirety of our marriage, I've been the primary breadwinner, and I mean, he's always brought like money in, you know, because of his, you know, he's got income from his VA disability from his injuries, but and then also like his GI Bill money and stuff. But he always worked. He was always a stay-at-home dad, because that was the structure that was going to work best for our family, with being in the military and moving around and all that kind of stuff. And he did a great job at it. And so now I'm having to learn that. And he's, you know, going to work and learning a new job. So it's just going to be a lot of learning in my household.
Yes.
All the grace.
Yeah. Remember to cut yourself some slack and give yourself grace, because it is a huge shift. Because I've done that shift, and it is, give yourself some time to, you know, get those routines going and relax. It's gonna be great.
Yeah. Thank you for those very wise words. I may need to like text you and be like, Melissa, I need to hear it again.
Anytime. There were a lot of meltdowns when I transitioned from the military to like full-time stay-at-home and mom and all the things. And it was, it's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah.
Anybody that says stay-at-home parent is not work, has never been a stay-at-home parent.
Yeah, they can go fuck themselves.
Yeah. We're 6 minutes in. We can say it. It's like,
Sorry.
yeah, we're good.
Yes.
Are we 6 minutes in or are we 8 minutes in?
You know, we're not going to know this whole time, which is why we don't do
Unclear.
timers. So, yeah, directions unclear. So before we jump into the show, Melissa, anything you want to say as we get back to
I am
our people?
so happy that we get to do this again, because this is so much fun just to talk with you ladies and just get to, you know, be a little crazy and shenanigans and a lot feral. So
Yeah,
we needed the hiatus. We needed it, but I also need you too. So I'm very happy that we're doing this again.
I mean, to be clear, we've talked. We just have not recorded it for the internet.
I was going to say, we talk like every 3 hours.
Like, so
we're all codependent at this point.
Okay,
it's fine.
So good.
Jeremy absolutely said that to me
I'm
earlier.
about to get your names tattooed on my arms, guys.
I have more space. Yeah. We were talking about the show, and I was like, man, I'm okay if they don't want to do it because I could go to bed, but like it'd be really good to talk to them. And Jeremy's like, you guys are all just very codependent. And I was like, yeah.
I told my husband, I'm like,
And?
for my 40th birthday, I want to go have a girls' weekend with my feral ladies. And he's like, okay. And I'm like, wait, really? He's like, it didn't sound like you were giving me a choice, honey. I'm like, well, I really wasn't. So thank you.
Thank you for recognizing that.
Thank you. Happy birthday to me. Thank you.
I mean,
Yes.
let's be clear. We've already decided that, I mean, heaven forbid that our husbands go before us. We're gonna be the Golden Girls.
We are Golden Girls in this shit.
Absolutely.
So
I've already bought a caftan. Caftan? A tent, a blousey tent that is lovely and colorful.
I was gonna say, I may have picked up a moo in Hawaii last week.
Okay. You can call it whatever you want. It's comfy and I'm ready. JK, I love my husband.
I haven't bought a shovel, to be clear.
No.
There are no shovels.
No shovel. Yeah.
My tomatoes are growing in a bucket. It's nowhere you can bury anybody. It's fine. Okay.
Another big yard.
Don't whisper to me. He hates it so much.
I don't have my microphone.
Oh,
so I can't be like.
I'm just picturing like what comments he's gonna put on the screen for this.
Oh no, I can't wait. I can't wait to see the post-production.
I love it. So the reason we are making this happen while Kacey is in the midst of moving and Melissa is wrangling 2 small humans, there's a box. I don't know if you saw, but there's a moving box, literally, like
It's
evidence. She's in the midst.
Moving.
Moving, background. Moving, background. And I'm moving next week, but my house is on wheels, so that happens. It's fine.
But it's still a thing. It's still like
it's work.
It's still a hassle. Not quite as much.
That's going to come into play. So put a pin in that.
Yeah, we'll come back.
Yeah.
But so Kacey and I were talking earlier this week, I don't know, about writing advice, because I was talking to another writer friend of ours. And she's like, people always say this and people always say that. And I was like, cool. And writing advice is as good as it is for you. Like it can be amazing writing advice, but it might not be great for you. And here are ways that can go wrong. Casey's like, here are all the ways it can go wrong. Like, I don't know, for instance, if you're moving cross continent and then cross country and then again some more for fun. So then we're like, oh, we should do Feral Ladies and we should talk about this.
And talk about this. For sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And whatever else comes to mind, because again, feral. Yeah.
We don't play by the rules.
We don't recognize them. Yeah.
Not even our own rules.
It's really, yeah.
Strict.
We do. I know. I'm just like, let me just hold the shirt out to you because it's fine. You guys,
Sorry, guys, my boobs are crooked.
no, here's what you should know. Earlier, I was sitting on the couch. I showered for you all. You're welcome. Internet people. You can't smell me, but my hair is clean.
You look beautiful.
And very
Thank
pretty.
you. But I was sitting on the couch with my hair fully wrapped in a towel. And I'm wearing pajama pants. But I was like, why? I can just go to bed after this show, right? No. Then I was like, wait, but why am I still wearing a bra? Oh, because I have a podcast. So you're welcome. That's how I know what my evening plans are bringing. Oh, am I wearing a bra? I must be doing something on camera. I don't know.
There's a reason. Why can't I take this off yet?
Why am I still wearing this at nighttime? The sun is down. There should be no bras. But
Freedom.
freedom. slightly related to writing advice. I don't know. Anyway,
Yeah.
Kacey, this was your brilliant idea. Do you want to introduce it slightly
Sure.
better than I did?
Yeah.
Great.
So, okay. So let's talk about bichok. Okay. I don't know if that's how I like to pronounce it. It might be bichok. It's Bichok, right? It's button chair, hands on keyboard, which is in fact excellent advice because unless you're writing longhand or dictating, that's the only way that you're going to get words is putting the button in the chair and
the
hands
elves
on.
don't write it for you.
Yeah, the elves don't. Well, I mean, we could talk about AI in a different show, but yeah, the elves don't write it for you.
Bad elves.
No.
But here's the problem with that, right? Like anything else, there's context. Okay. If you are sitting your butt in a chair and putting your hands on a keyboard and you're just chained there and no words are flowing, you don't feel that creative spark. You've got to pee, you're hungry, you've got a headache, people are screaming in the background, like
small children.
Small children, right? You know, dogs like trying to crawl up on you because they're codependent as hell. Yeah, Marisa, I might have targeted that.
Probably not about me. It's fine.
You know, I mean, there are a million things that button chair, hands on keyboard kind of doesn't take into account, right? Yeah. So the key is, and this is kind of what we talked about when we sort of had the idea for this episode, was good advice. But when is it not good advice? Mm-hmm. And the thing that I would like to highlight first as a time when good advice is not good advice for you is when your needs are not met. Okay. Mm-hmm. If you're hungry, if you've got to pee, if your messenger keeps dinging because you forgot to close the tab out before you started the podcast, if your kids are screaming at you, mm-hmm. if you have a flood happening in your bathroom, I don't know, but
that
all of those
2 days ago.
Yeah, wow.
All of those are needs, right? And if your needs are not met, if you are tired, if you need rest, you're not going to get words, and if you get words, they're not going to be the best words that they can be, right? Yeah. So meet your needs first and foremost. If you're and sometimes I feel like we don't know that our needs aren't met until we try to do mm-hmm. something like button chair, hands on keyboard. And I know, like for me, I'll sit down and I'll be like, okay, all right, here I am. I'll read the scene beforehand. And for whatever reason, I can't get into it. Mm-hmm. If I can't get into it, it usually means that there's something else blocking me. There's something going on. Like mm-hmm. I'm hungry, or I'm exhausted, or I feel gross and I need to take a shower. Anything like that can fall into the category of like responsible self-care. Yeah. If you need to do that, go do that thing first and then come back, put your butt in the chair and your hands on the keyboard and see how it goes.
Mm-hmm. The other thing I
definitely, go ahead.
As you say, I think I recommended for that too. And I stole this from Kacey a long time ago in terms of working out. It was like, okay, yeah, you don't want to work out. Fine. That happens all the time. Do it for 10 minutes. And then if at the end of the 10 minutes, you're like, this fucking sucks, then go, you tried.
Yeah. But give yourself permission to stop at that point.
But usually you get there for 10 minutes. You're like, fine, I can do 10 more minutes. Now you've done 20. You might as well do the half hour or 45 minutes, right? Like you're tricking your brain. Yeah. And so the thing I said to this writer friend of ours was similar. I was like, do not sit in front of a screen for 8 hours without writing words. Set yourself a timer. And if whatever that feels good to you, like maybe it's 10 minutes, maybe it's 20 minutes, maybe it's 45. Like for me, it'd probably be 45. And if at the end of 45 minutes, all you have is like all work and no play, make Jack a dull boy, bail. Like, because the next time you go to sit down, you're going to go into it going, I fucking hate this. Like, what
dreading it. Yeah.
And we do this because, yes, we want to make money, but we do this for fun or because we love it or because telling the story is really fun or because the characters won't shut the F up in our brains or because a friend of ours is constantly messaging saying, where is my novel about these people? Please. Hello. I would like to read that. Where's the rest of and where is my Griffin novel? And where are those things that, when people get to get a glimpse at things and they want more. So that's what we write, right? But we don't write to beat our head against the wall and like have the Shining Hotel adopt us.
Right.
That could be cool.
No. I think my biggest issue with that lately is that, I get to telework, and telework is amazing, and I'm not complaining. It's wonderful. But I am sitting at my little nook. I don't have a desk. I have a nook. And I have my front laptop and I have my work laptop, and it's right there. So I have to sit there because I'm working. But it's so tempting. Like I get breaks, and I'm like, ooh, I can open the fun laptop and I can write, but my brain might not be there. I might be stuck on whatever fire is currently happening at work.
Mm-hmm.
And then I wasted time. So lately I've been trying to just keep the fun laptop closed until like I'm actually in the right like mind space to do what I need to do, whatever it actually happens to be. Exercise has been helping with that. I'm like, nope, I can't do it. I cannot even touch the laptop until I do like my push-ups and plank hell exercises or whatever. The torture. I have to torture myself first just to get the blood pumping and wake up a little bit.
So your writing is delayed gratification. I like it.
Yeah,
I like
exactly.
it a lot.
I was just going to say that's something that's interesting about that to me, Melissa, is the fact that because I know so many writers who are like, okay, I can't do anything until I get my words for the day. And that's a tactic. And if that works for you, great. I'm super happy for you. One of the reasons it doesn't work for me sometimes is because then writing becomes the chore.
Yes.
And it's like, oh, I want to do this thing, but I got to get these fucking words first, and that steals the joy from the creative process. And that's one of those other like really insidious things. So yet another example of, hey, make writing your priority, make sure that you get your words done every day before you do something else. Could be good advice, but it could also backfire on you and be, and steal that joy. And with the joy comes the creative spark. And that's, that's what makes our stories unique and interesting and special is whatever that piece of us that is our joy that we put into it. But what I like about what you've done is you've kind of flipped that script. And so writing is your reward for doing something else that you have to like gear yourself up to do. And I find that really interesting.
That is super smart.
I got it from Marisa, who got it at Superstars.
I was gonna say, so until you said it though, I forgot. Sorry, James Artemis Owen and your brilliance. So so I had a conversation with James Artemis Owen at Superstars last year. And he, in like 15 minutes, flipped my entire brain. And, because my brain is what my brain is, I have to relearn that lesson. We'll come back to that. Sometimes you just have to change what is working that stopped working, and you can go back to it. But so what James Artemis Owen said, this brilliant man, was I was using different things as my rewards for hitting my word goal. But every day the word goal was getting harder and harder to hit. And one of my friends said, well, what's your reward? And I was like, oh, I'm going to read this comic book that I've been waiting for forever. And I own it. And I'm so excited and I can't wait. And she was like, read the comic book. He's like, no, that's my reward. She's like, read it. And so he did. And it was this book that he had been wanting to read forever. And it gave him all of this energy and all of this excitement. And he was like, and then guess what I did? I rode that excitement, blasted my word count to pieces. He's like, do the thing that gives you energy so that when you're writing, you're already in that space. And then you remind your brain, I do this because I love it, not because I have to. And it made a difference. Like I finished a draft of a book. Like it made a huge difference. So now it's two things. It's like, do the thing that gives you energy or like builds your delayed gratification. But I also have rewards. So there are some books, like a certain pirate book, is my reward for finishing this next short story that I have to do. It's just on my Kindle mocking me. But because I know it is, it's like keeping me motivated to get towards it. But every day I'm like, oh, I'm going to go for a walk first. I'm going to go outside. I'm going to see birds and really large spiders because of where we are. And then they're so big.
It's spider season here. It's
that's a different feral. This is not my fun feral. But it is like, get the energy, take that with you. Your readers are going to be able to enjoy that too. Like, because it's going to be a much more exciting.
Yeah.
Oh, like you can tell when the author is enjoying what they're doing versus like when it feels like pulling teeth.
Yeah.
I've reread stuff during, the editing process. I'm like, oh yeah, I remember when I was writing this. It sucked.
I hated it. Yeah.
I can tell. Got to fix that.
Yeah, the grind. The grind comes through. It does for sure.
Yeah.
You know. And sometimes I don't know. I feel like sometimes it's like, okay, yeah, I know this is grindy. I just got to get through it so I can get to the, you know, the fun parts, and then I'll go back and fix it in post. And that's fine. That's a
yeah.
That's a valid strategy too. But it's much the drafting process, the writing process, even the editing process, I would argue, is more fun if it's fun.
Yeah, if you're having fun.
I don't know.
If you're looking forward to what you're doing, like
yeah, right. If you're
about it, like yes.
if you're taking enjoyment from the action rather than dreading it, and if it's more fun, you're gonna do better. Like you're you know, your skills are gonna be better. So so I think that, you know, that's kind of the bottom line too. I love that you brought up exercise as well, Risa, because that's something. So that's an area where I have lately I've been totally neglecting myself with regard to exercise, just because I've had, you know, some stuff,
all the things,
work schedules going on, and moving and going on vacations, and which admittedly, you know, I'm not complaining about any of that, but it's been very difficult for me to have a consistent workout routine, right? Yeah. Which is one of the things I'm looking forward to about my new job as a, you know, housewife and full-time mom and homeschool mom, is like we were talking about, the ability to set routines to include a workout routine, because I have found for myself that if I meet my needs, if I'm taking care of my physical body, my emotional health, my spiritual health, my social health, all of those things, if I'm doing those things, then whatever I'm putting out into the world, whether it be, you know, flying a helicopter or homeschooling my kid or writing a book, it's going to be better quality because I'm in better shape, right? You know, I at the risk of sounding like what I am, you know, the human weapon system needs maintenance, just like every other weapon system in the history of.
Sounding like what I am. You're welcome. That was amazing.
But yeah, so again, you know, meet your needs, including exercise. And if you don't like working out, cool.
Yeah.
Go for a walk. You've been walking lately. How's that been affecting your output, Marisa?
It's sadly, I was very upset about this one day. I had just been in like kind of a little funk for a while. And then I was going for walks every day because Dragon Con was coming, and you average 5 to 8 miles a day at Dragon Con. And I was like, I'm going to die if I don't start doing things. So I started walking every morning, and some afternoons because humidity is a thing. And like one day, 3-4 weeks in, I was just this amazing mood, like the kind of good mood I hadn't been in probably pre-2020. Just like it was amazing. Like it was just such a good mood. And I was like, why am I in, like, it was a good day, but why am I in such a, it's the exercise, isn't it? And it was, and I was so mad.
Damn you people who've been telling me this all along.
You're wrong. And it's not like I didn't know, right? Like I have a black belt. I have worked out hard for long periods of time, and I always feel better afterwards, even when I get literally punched in the face. And that only happened twice. It's fine. But like, I genuinely felt better then. So it's not like I didn't know, but sometimes I have to relearn lessons like a lot.
Same.
Because this will not be the last time I make this discovery either, to be clear.
No. And it's like, I don't want to do, me personally today, I've only done 1 round of push-ups. When we're done, I'm going to have to do the second round. And I don't want to, but I'm going to.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it. It's happening. Because then I'll reward myself with chocolate because, I mean, I worked out.
That's right.
So now I can have dessert.
That's how that works. Yeah, that's accurate.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I don't know. Maybe I'll start doing something. Maybe I'll start doing something like that, Melissa, where I just do like a couple sets of push-ups during the day. I'll see.
It's honestly not much. It takes me all of like 3 minutes. So even though I whine about it, I'm like, really, this took like 3 minutes or less to do a set of push-ups, some mountain climbers, and some planks. It sucks, but it's done. It's just done. Like,
but
and then I feel, they suck.
The other thing I love is yoga or stretching. Even just stretching. Because as I get older, like maintaining that flexibility. I'm seeing such a correlation between maintaining flexibility and being able to do the stuff I want to do without pain.
Yeah.
So yeah.
The morning walks we've been doing. So I gave myself a couple weeks for them to just be walks. It's pretty hilly here, so that was good enough. And then I started doing like each dog park we went to, because we're in a dog campground, so we have 7 dog parks. So each one we went to, I would do like a set of squats or some effing lunges. I hate lunges so much. Or like stretches, or just various things.
Yeah.
And it really made a difference. But it didn't take long, and it was part of the walk, and you're outside, and the weather's beautiful, and there's birds, and it's so nice.
Yeah.
It's like, damn it, this helps.
I hate that I like it after. I don't like doing it, to be clear, because I'm just sweaty and gross and mad, but after, so nice.
I kind of equate it to painting the house. I never want to, but when it's done, I'm like, oh my God, it looks great. Never doing it again.
Until the next time I have to do it. Yeah.
So bottom line is move your body, because that too is a need, a physiological need. Even if you don't, if the word workout has baggage for you, fine, ignore that. Move your body, walk around your house, get up.
Or if you have chronic pain or other things, do what is in your power to do. Do not hurt yourself, but take care of those needs, whatever they are. Rest, put your leg up, do the things you need to do.
Right.
Use your assistive devices.
Get away from the laptop.
Take care of our house. Yeah.
Yeah. Especially if you find yourself stuck, right? Like if you're sitting there and you're just stuck, sitting there and being stuck isn't going to unstick you.
Doesn't make you feel better.
No. What are some of your favorite ways of kind of, I always think of it as like short circuiting the brain, right? Like if my brain is in this, like, this scene sucks, I don't know what to do next. I don't know what to do next. I don't know what to do next. It's like, it's on an endless loop of that. Right.
Yep.
And it's almost like I have to short circuit it with something else in order to like get it out of that loop so that I can come back and be creative again.
Yeah.
Exercise, getting up and moving is one of my favorite ways to do that. What else? What else you guys got?
My top 3 are shower.
Oh, good.
Yes. Shower.
When I can't write things down, suddenly my brain's like, here are 85 ways to fix this plot hole. I'm like, cool. Usually I can keep at least 3 of them. So
Marisa's in the shower with her shampoo, like
my hair, like writing in hair. Yeah, it's fine.
Grease pen on the tile.
Grease pen on the tile.
It's fine.
Wait. I mean, maybe I should do that.
Jeremy, write this down.
I know, right? I'm thinking about it.
But shower is good. Going for a drive, also very good for me. And then exercise, yes, but I'm so reluctant with that still. It's nature. So go out to the woods or the beach, wherever the RV happens to be in is easier. But just escaping for a little while where I can't write anything down. Maybe I can jot it on my phone. Suddenly my brain's like, oh yeah, no, I know what to do.
Yeah.
Or here's a brand new idea that you should go home and write and worry about that other one later.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Those are all great things. I do those too. Another technique sometimes that works for me, because we're all busy, right? We all have like a list of projects that we're either working on simultaneously or that we're going to be, getting to next. So sometimes if I get stuck on what I'm currently doing, or I find myself eyeballing the ceilings going, I could decobweb. I could do that. I could dust.
Cleaning.
I don't want to do that. I am like procrastinating. So I'm like, maybe I'll start like just doing notes or, plotting out something that I'm going to work on next because it's exciting. It's fun. And it gets my brain working again.
Yeah.
It gives me a break from whatever I'm stuck.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm with you. Outside helps a lot. Even if it's just stepping out on like my patio or front step or whatever and taking a big deep breath of air that's not coming through an HVAC system.
Sure. Yeah.
That can help a lot, But a lot of times too, what I also find is that I do that when I'm tired. And so if I find myself there and it feels like my brain is frayed around the edges, I'm like, I need rest. as much as I hate it, I need a lot of rest. You guys, it's
I'm bad about
ridiculous
that.
how much freaking sleep I need.
Mhm.
I'm
Okay.
one of those people, you know how they say, 7 is an average, right? 7 hours a night is an average.
Mhm.
Some people, my husband can be perfectly fine on like 4.5 hours of sleep a night.
Mm.
I need like 9, you guys, and it
Oh.
sucks because it's so much time I need. I can't be doing other things.
Yeah.
So,
And that
yeah.
list doesn't get smaller while you're asleep, which is some bullshit. Yeah.
What's that? What happens?
That your list does not get smaller while you're
No.
asleep, which is
No,
bullshit. Yeah.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
Nothing happens while we're sleeping. It's just like,
Yeah.
why?
But we have
Why
But
to.
if I don't get, like, and I mean,
Yeah.
I can surge, right? I can for sure surge. I can make it work on 7 hours or 6 hours or 5 hours or, today I'm working with
Dragon
4. It's
Con
great.
4 hours.
Yeah.
But for
Um,
only so long.
Yeah.
That's it.
Then there's the
Surge
crash.
jobs are not sustainable by definition.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
My current favorite piece of internet advice that I stole
like
from like
this
a
one, though?
Tumblr post. Yeah, I do. I like this one. This is good internet advice. If you did your best all the time, it wouldn't be your best. It would be
Ooh,
your
I
average.
saw that one.
Mhm.
I saw that one. That's
You
a good
can't do
one.
your best all the time. You do your average, and your average is pretty damn good. Do your fucking average, and sometimes you can surge and do your best. But if
Mhm.
you're doing your best all the time, it's not your best. It's literally not
Right.
your best.
Right. And here's the other thing too. Like if you want to increase your best, you can.
Yep.
You absolutely can. Surging
Or
is
your
not
average. If you want to
Yeah,
Practice.
sorry. If you want to if you want to increase your best, you have to increase your average.
Yes,
right?
both. Yes.
And
yes.
if you want to increase your average, you can do that, but you can't do it by surging, by forcing yourself to surge, because all that is trying to sustain a surge leads to burnout.
No good.
Hi.
Yeah. So
Nope.
what the key is, if you want to improve your performance, you have to do it incrementally, right?
Slow and steady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's not to say that it has to always be small increments. I mean, I think that, given your,
You can level up.
you can level up, sure. For example, my hope is that in my life, my production will actually increase to a noticeable degree because I now have one less commitment on my time. I'm no longer, working full time outside the home. So, my hope is that, again, utilizing these routines and structures, I'm going to have dedicated, protected mommy work time. And I know all you work at home moms are laughing your asses off at me right now. I understand. I do. But that's the goal, right? It's an ideal.
It's a great goal.
Yeah. Very important to have goals.
And if we get there 3 days out of the week and I get some solid words down, those are words that I wasn't getting before.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So
100%.
So I guess that piece of advice is, sure, structure your work day, treat it like a job, but do that in a way that makes sense for your life.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I would also recommend, I want to go back to the incremental growth and the grow and structure piece, but
Yeah.
another thing when you're stuck, or to give you energy, or just to help you build, is surround yourself with people who support that.
Yes.
So if you can, I strongly recommend not just a super supportive spouse, which is amazing, or bestie, amazing, but get you some writer buds if you can. And you can go to writer conferences, go to conventions, find people online. All of mine are currently online buds. No one's in my RV with me except, Jeremy, who's wonderful. But he's not a writer bud, right? So
Right.
Supportive spouse.
I really want to stop saying writer bud because it sounds terrible. But my writer besties too.
It sounds like a certain
here. It does.
variety
It's not
of
what I'm trying to do right here. It's not that kind of party. But but people who,
by the way, it's not bud.
who are, it's fine. You're not flying anymore, so you can do whatever you want to do about it.
I no longer
You're the boss.
I no
of
longer
your
have to
body.
pass an FAA
And what is it?
drug
That's
test.
right. That's right. Surprise. Anyway, should go get that seltzer out of the fridge. But for real. Find you some writing friends who are, whether they're at the same point of their career as you or not, doesn't doesn't matter at all. Like if they're close, awesome. If they're ahead, amazing. If they're behind, fantastic. Like, but people who are supportive and truly believe the rising tide lifts all boats, like this is not a competition. Because one, the level of energy I get after a call with one of these two yahoos, like I can, yeah.
So she's also a yahoo.
These are my yahoos. I am also a yahoo, it turns out. But like that energy is no joke. And that ability to help problem solve, even if I'm just saying something out loud and I solve it myself because of the like energy on the call, that is invaluable. Like, and the things I have put in books in brackets, like cool shit will go here. Kacey's experienced this firsthand in books we've written together. Melissa has experienced this firsthand. And I'm like, thank you for alpha reading my book. By alpha read my book, I mean, here are some words strung together with brackets where other words will go.
And guess where I got that technique from?
What should go in those brackets? I'm all ears.
Yeah. I mean, if anything occurs to you of like cool shit goes here, what that cool shit is, you let me know and I'll work on it.
I am receptive.
I have ears and I would like them to hear your words. Yeah, but finding people who can like meet your energy, that you can talk to about these things when you get really stuck. You might solve the problem yourself. They might help you solve the problem. It's probably going to be a mix. But holy buckets, talk about helping you level up.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
One of my favorite like memes that was created by one of my friends was Casey Morse. He's also a writer, friend of all three of us, is the one that he has. It's like the same pose as in Ocean's 11 or whatever, where it's Ocean's 11. Where it's George Clooney and Brad Pitt, and Brad Pitt's like laying on the thing. He's not saying anything. And George Clooney's like, do we need another guy? I think we need another guy. I'm gonna get another guy. Casey made this amazing meme, and if we can get it to Jeremy and he can flash up on the screen.
Right, yeah. I've got it.
Yeah. But it's I don't know if that's a thing he could do, but whatever. But it's Melissa's living on the bar. I think it's in Casey's house, actually.
It was at Fantasy.
Okay. And she's laying on the bar, and he's like, do I need to do another scene? Should I do another scene? Or should I rewrite the scene? I'm going to rewrite the scene. It's so great.
Because that is us.
Yeah. But that is 100% the dynamic. You know, like sometimes we know as writers, we know what the story needs. We just don't know that we know it yet. But in talking it through with our friends, it that kind of makes it percolate to the surface. You know,
it does. It really helps to talk things out. Because I've done that with you. I've done that with Marisa. I used to try and like help Casey, and then I realized that I don't even need to talk. Half the time, I don't even need to respond to his messages. He'll just say, "Okay, got it. Thanks, Brad," and I'll be like, catching up. Oh, cool! I helped him. Sweet.
Yeah.
So glad that worked.
I love that he calls you Brad too. That's hilarious.
He's like, I need Brad. I'm like, all right, I'm here.
Brad's here.
Sometimes he's like, no. I lied. I don't need Brad. I need Melissa. I need you to actually like tell me what to do.
Actually interject here. Please
what goes in these brackets?
I'm like, the one time he really needed my help, I'm like, crap, I really was not prepared for
I wasn't listening.
Wait, I wasn't listening. Let me start over.
Like, I'm gonna need you to say all that again. Thank you.
Yeah, let's do it for real. It was just kind of going.
Normally you don't need me. That's funny.
I had assumed the position. I don't know.
I was just here.
See, and that. Go ahead. No, go ahead, Melissa.
It is amazing. Like when we can just talk to each other, and at the opposite end is when we can bounce ideas, right? Like me and Nick Steverson are really good at that, about just bouncing ideas off each other, whether it's something that we're co-writing together, or I'm stuck on Salvage Bunny, or he's stuck on, his 4HU project, and we'll just start bouncing ideas. And it's amazing being able to do that with your author friends, because it might not be the idea you had in your brain at all, and it might not be what you use, but it'll make your brain moving in a different direction than you would have gotten to on your own. Yeah. So it's having those author friends, your writer buds that are, I'm
sorry I did that. I don't know.
Enthusiastic and supportive, and not like, ugh, this is hard. I don't want to do this. Yeah. I don't want the bad attitude. I want like the happy, joy. Like let's get this like pumped up and happy. I love it.
Right. Also, you know, another one that another key piece that Marisa mentioned that I think we should kind of underscore here is those that believe in the rising tide theory of the universe, because what you don't want is you don't want someone who's going to tear you down because they're going to feel like it makes them feel better. That's toxic.
Yep.
Fuck that shit.
That's terrible.
Yep.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yep.
For sure.
And it's unnecessary. None of us, even our amazingly talented, ridiculously productive friend Katie Cross, cannot write enough books to keep every reader happy forever.
Right.
She writes a fuck ton of books and they're amazing and they keep a lot of readers very happy.
Right.
And those readers read other things. So like we
Yes.
can't, none of us can
Katie Cross only
independently.
produces one novel a month. If you know most rabid readers only,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I
Only
know.
one.
She's amazing.
She's
We
awesome.
love her.
But my point is, most rabid readers will read a book in about a day, right?
Yeah.
That still leaves 29 at least other days, unless we're talking February,
Right?
for them to read our books, right? So yeah, there's the only real competition, I think, is with yourself, right? We're always trying to level up and do better, and I think that that's healthy. But it makes no sense for me to try and compete with Marisa or with Melissa or with anyone, because my stories are apples and Marisa's stories and Melissa's stories are bananas, and Katie Cross's are fucking coconuts, and you know, all this shit's different. It's all delicious.
Marisa's is tuna fish. It's fine. Canned food.
Hey, sometimes you really want a tuna fish sandwich, okay?
Yeah. But you get my tortured metaphor, right?
I do. Yes.
Only you can do what you can do. Yes. And the world needs what you can do. So do that.
Yeah.
But do it in a way that is sustainable, which is not forcing yourself to follow what may be very good and very well-intentioned advice, but if it doesn't work for you, it's not working for you. Yeah. So,
and it might work for you for some time, and then it stops. And that is not a failure of you. That is your brain doing any kind of things. Your brain, like, it's like resistance training. You have built up that muscle and now your brain's like, nope, that doesn't work anymore. or
it's a change in your circumstance.
Yep. You're moving, or other things are happening, or it worked for one kind of story, but it's not working for this story that you're on. Or you did level up in that last thing by writing, I don't know, 70,000 words in 2 months or 80,000 words in 2 months, maybe. But then you didn't write again for 8 weeks because your brain was tired.
Right.
But then you could come back and write that again, but not all the time. Or because your brain is mine and needs the next shiny object in order to be tricked again. So it's okay to change the advice that works. Like, I have been the person who wakes up and says, okay, I'm going to write 500 words before I can even have coffee. That's what I'm going to do. And that it worked for me for like 6 weeks. It worked really well, because then it was like, any other words you write today are just their lanyap. Yeah, they're total extra. Congratulations. Like, you've done the hard part. You could write 100 words a couple more times today and you're going to be good. And that made my brain like really excited, because I was like, I can check off a thing. I can have the dopamine. I can make the happy. Like, yay.
Happy.
And then after that, my brain was like, this is some fucking bullshit. Do something else. And I was like, okay. And I tried to force it for too long, and writing became a chore, and I couldn't do that anymore. And then it was like, okay, write 100 words. And that worked for like a week. But my brain was like, no, I figured out this game. I don't like it. So it was fine. Like, that was not working for me anymore. So then it was like, do a thing, reward yourself with a writing break. Do another thing, reward yourself with a writing break. Read a chapter of a book. Like, I finally got to read the Vorkosigan saga, so that was pretty great. And it was like, I'm going to read 2 more chapters. Yeah, and then I'll write. It'll be great. But like, find the thing that works for you, for that project, for that time, for now. Yeah, and if it changes, that's okay. Don't be like, oh no, it was the perfect writing advice. It wasn't. It was the perfect writing advice for you for that moment. And now it isn't.
Yeah.
Move along.
Yeah.
Well,
And it may change, it may not.
Covered the whole, like with writing advice, like, you know, there's a lot of good advice out there, but there's the one thing that I've ever heard that was bad just applied to when people are like, this is the way.
Yeah.
No, there is no one way. There isn't,
Yeah.
as Marisa said, there's clearly no one way even for you. So find what works for you. Take all the advice. Really listen, buddy, you know, with a grain of, or a, you know, bucket full of salt, and figure out what works for you, like that day, not even that week, because it can change all the time.
Yeah. I will say the one thing that I will stand by as being hard and fast is meet your needs.
Yeah.
You know, meet your needs. If you need to go eat something. Your writing will be better. If you need rest, get some rest, you know.
Listen to your body is important.
Listen to your body.
Yes.
Yeah. If you know, if you're ill and you just need to recover, give yourself the time to recover. You meet your needs. And I think that's pretty hard and fast. I would say I'm trying to think of an exception to that rule. And the only thing that I can come up with would be something like, you know, I don't know, a deadline type situation where you just gotta like, and you're so close to the end, you just gotta finish that, you know, the last big battle scene, and you're like sitting there crossing your legs because you gotta pee, but God damn it, you gotta get it out, get the words out first. Okay, fine, whatever. Don't pee yourself, but you know, make it happen.
You're gonna do. I've definitely sacrificed sleep because I'm really feeling the energy, and like the thing I needed was sleep. But I was on a roll, and I was like, "Oh hell no, I'm gonna write it." Like, but again, you're listening to your body. You're making that judgment because the next day I was hungover from lack of sleep. So
and how much did you produce the next day?
None.
Yeah. So if it's worth it to make that sacrifice because you're reaching some milestone, or you're meeting some short-term deadline, some short-term reward,
or you're just in the groove.
Yeah, and you can afford the recovery time. Fine, great. But meet your needs.
Yeah,
and do that spirit. You know,
take care of you because you're the one who has to do this.
Right. Yeah.
So the other advice that I would say, like, keep in mind, but it's not advice, it's more of a guideline, is because it's part of giving yourself grace. It's one of my favorite stolen pieces of remember this, and I think it's Neil Gaiman, but he might have also stolen it from somewhere. I don't know. The point of the first draft is not to be perfect. The point of the first draft is to exist. So if you are sitting there obsessing over every single word, or this part is a grind and you know it's not fun, slap down some brackets, give yourself a comment that you're going to kick yourself for later, but put in a comments like, fix this later, this sucks. Okay, bye, love you. Like, that's okay. It just has to be there. It's going to be easier to edit it than to make it work in that moment. So I think that is a good thing to always, that's really giving yourself grace, which is a key piece of meeting your needs. But just remember, like, the first draft, maybe your first draft is perfect. Good for you. I don't hate you at all. But the point of the first draft, the purpose of it is not to be perfect. The purpose of it is to exist so you can make it better.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd agree with that. And I'm one of those who does whatever like many people say you shouldn't do, and edit as I go.
Sometimes I do that.
Yeah. Because it bugs me if it's not right. You know, like I feel for me, in my process, in my brain, as I'm going along, if something isn't correct or doesn't flow properly, or it's not the right word or whatever, it acts like a roadblock, and it holds up the energy of continuing the creative process. So I am like, I type and I backspace, and 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 then I hit return and do a new paragraph, and it's on and on and on and on and on and on. And I also, oftentimes, when I'm sitting down to do a writing session, I'll do what Mona Lisa Foster calls cycling, where she'll read what she wrote the last time and edit it. Rolling edits. And get back into it that way. So she'll read what she did, she'll edit it, and then that'll put her back in the headspace of the story and keep going. So that's another great example of very particular writing advice that works really, really well for some people. But I know some people who are like, nope, I cannot edit. I have just got to word vomit it out and get it out there, because the point of a first draft is to exist. And then I go back and then I fix it. And that's great. Nick seems to be kind of leaning that way, Melissa, based on my experience writing with you. Right. And that's great. I mean, he produces great stuff.
Yeah.
But it's interesting when you're trying to co-write with someone and you both have those different processes where it's like, no, we need to fix this. He's like, no, we're past that.
Yeah. We'll come back to it at the end. So
I'm like, I gotta fix it. And he's like, just write it.
I have to fix it in order for me to know what happens next.
So I do think there's a difference there too. But like, one, it's what works for you. Like that is the underlying piece of everything. And let's come back to the co-writing in 1 second. Because
we should do a whole different episode on co-writing.
You know what? Yes, we'll come back to that in more than 1 second. We will see you in November. Or December, who knows? Time does
with the honorary feral lady, maybe as a guest.
Maybe, yes. I might have messaged one of them about that. But so I find like if I am just stuck and I cannot move forward in the story because the word is wrong and I throw it in brackets so I know I will find it again, then suddenly I'm like, okay, and I can keep going.
I do that with names a lot.
Yeah, I do that with names a lot. But or like who I'm going to kill in a battle because I don't always know right away. I get later, I'm like, oh yeah, we'll come back to this. But if it's like a plot point, I can't. Like if it's just like cool battle goes here, totally, that's fine. But if it's like I don't know what happens, like I have to at least know how like they get out of it. Like I have to know something. If it's like critical to the story can't go on. But if it's critical to the story, but I can finesse, like anyway, brackets free me from that like stuck place. But I do edit. Like my drafts tend to be fairly clean minus the brackets.
I do love those brackets.
I love them so much. That I think was something I stole from Kacey in co-writing because I was stuck on something and she was like, put it in a fucking bracket and come back to it.
It's really, I love it.
Oh yeah,
it is. It's very freeing. And I discovered because I would obsess over like, okay, well, which characters, like in the story that Melissa and I are sort of collaborating on, it's one of those braided stories, right? So what happens to the characters in her story is going to affect which characters are available and not dead in my story.
Right.
And I don't know the answers to all of that yet. So I have a lot of somebody else, this person, and bracket, someone else, unbracket, close bracket, walk through the jungle, and then once I know who's alive from Melissa's story, I'll be able to go in and just replace
so close to being done.
Bracket, with their name. Or if I just can't remember who it is. Because I would get stuck and then I'd have to go back and read and be like, okay, where was that scene that mentioned this one random throwaway character, and it would eat up my time. And my energy, and then I'd find it and I'd be totally kicked out of the story and totally kicked out of the groove. So brackets are a very useful writer tool.
Except
and it doesn't mean brackets. Like, I mean, we use brackets, but like Sarah Cannon, she'll do like XXX, and blah 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 here, XXX or whatever, or double X's.
The secret, it's easy to search for.
Search for, a search term.
Yeah, it's not going to come up with 18 other things like, oh well, I put it with like an S around it. No, everything has an S. You're never going to find that again. It lives there.
It's not work.
That's the answer. It's a highlight.
No, like none of us said like we get it perfect. Like if somebody can, awesome. Like Marisa said, but I hate you. You're awesome, great. But
congrats.
We're not looking for perfect. We're looking for right.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes it's just the right word or the right feeling. Mm-hmm. I think I just rewrote the final battle scene in Savage Bunny 18 times.
Oh no!
Because it wasn't.
It feels right now.
Yeah, it feels right now. But before that, I'm like, I knew it was wrong. I slapped it together, and I left it alone until I was ready to edit it and not get distracted with cobwebs. But I'm like, it has to be right. It has to flow, and it has to feel like it's got that right pacing and everything. And some of that is just experience. Some of it is practice, and some of it is just reading a lot of books. A lot.
Nerds first.
Yeah, total nerds. But I mean, it's not going to be perfect. Like the more internet advice, like God grant me the confidence and like perseverance of a typo that survives 46 rounds of edits. Right?
Yeah.
And like 20 sets of eyeballs. Nope. Just going to live there to publication.
Yep. Definitely have had that that type of.
Never going to be perfect, but you know what? It's going to be awesome. It's going to be when it's right, when you feel that it's right, it's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
And it's you, because it's going to be you. Yeah. That's what makes it awesome.
That's true. All right. We are wrapping up on an hour. Who knows when you'll see us again? Soon. Ish.
We don't live by the rules. It's fine.
We don't live by the rules. We will someday maybe get us. Allegedly, we're gonna get a routine. We'll see how that goes for us, and it will work for us until it doesn't. In the meantime, that's right. In the meantime, we'll bob clean, shuffle slide. It's gonna be great. You'll see us again. You're welcome. In the meantime, what should keep it in mind? We don't know when this will come out because we're just gonna give it to Jeremy and he'll do what he wants. And we're moving next week, so.
Me too. Actually, I'm moving this week. I'm
not moving.
You're moving very soon.
Well, I'm moving in next week. I'm like unpacking next week.
Yeah, that's happening. That's real.
We could be unpacking buddies.
Let's do it. I love it. I love it.
I will be here for emotional support.
Writing moving buds. Here we go. And our emotional support bunny. Great.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Love it. Assuming this will come out in October.
Oh,
that seems like a fair guess, right?
Okay.
I think.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Almost. Currently, friends, it is the end of September, so that's.
Let's put it in brackets.
Yes, this will come out.
It's coming out.
What should people be on the lookout for you while they await yet another delightful hour in our company?
So, 13 stories edited by Marisa Wolf. She's over here on my screen. I don't know where she is on yours. Yeah. But Marisa Wolf and Nick Steverson comes out on October 13th.
And Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th. And Marisa Wolf and I have a delicious little Southern comfort of a story.
Small town romance horror.
It is a small town romance horror story. You are welcome.
You are so welcome.
So that is the next thing that I have coming out. In addition to that, at the beginning of 2024, Down These Mean Streets, which also has a story by Marisa Wolf. You guys might be noticing a theme about my career. It involves a lot of Marisa Wolf.
I just follow her. It's fine. I love it so
much. Down These Mean Streets comes out, I think January. I think it's still on the schedule for January. It might be February now. Of 2024. So if you like noir, detective, fiction type stories, set in cities, featuring, the setting of the city as character, etc. Check that out. I think you'll really love it. We've got some awesome stories by some awesome authors. Larry's back for it. Laurel K. Hamilton's back for it. I'm in it. Reese is in it.
Casey Moores
is in it.
It's amazing.
Yeah. Who else?
I did read that one. It is really good.
Bob Buettner's got another story in it. It's so good. So good. So Steve Diamond's got one. Yeah. He's in the horror anthology too.
He is.
He's a horror writer. Everybody watching this who watches Writer Dojo needs to take a drink right now.
You're welcome.
So yeah, there you go. That's me. That's what's coming up for me.
I love it. Melissa, what you want to add?
So I also am in the 13 Stories of Horror, co-wrote with Nick Steverson, my evil twin. And holy crap, we also did a small town mystery horror type thing. And it was so funny reading their story and then reading mine and Nick's, because I'm like, we have a lot of the same elements, and we went in completely opposite directions. So it was a lot of fun to write it. It's definitely a little bit gorier than I usually go with, but Nick is all about it, and he came up with some really cool stuff. So I'm excited for y'all to read that. With Kacey Moores, we like doing these braided stories together too. We did one with the Four Horsemen anthology, Phoenix Initiative. Before we did that, we actually did the same thing for William Allen Webb's Last Brigade universe, and that comes out, I think, right after 13 Stories of Horror. I think it's up for pre-order, so it's sometime in October. I'm horrible with dates, but that one will be out. It's gonna be a lot of fun, I think. End of the World as you know it, last road trip. Good times.
That's awesome.
That sounds so fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. And Bill Webb is so amazing to work with. He's
a good dude.
He's so enthusiastic about like everything that you just get that energy from him too.
He's great. Yeah.
Yeah. He's a great one of those writer friends.
He is.
Yeah.
He's
my God,
enthusiastic. He's supportive. Like he's amazing.
Great advice. Yeah. He's really good.
Outside of that, Salvage Bunny.
Yeah.
Salvage Bunny. I got 20 pages left to edit, so you might be getting that tomorrow, Marisa.
Oh, fuck yes. Okay.
So hopefully that will be depending. It all depends on CKP's release schedule and how long it takes Space Dad, aka Kevin Steverson, to read through it. So maybe early 2024. We'll see.
Nice, love it. Yeah. One other anthology that Kacey and I have coming out. So just 13 stories of horror. You should probably get it. The apartment building on the cover has 13 floors. That's the joke. You got this. See if you can identify all the horror elements in the apartment. So check that out. So much fun. We also have a story from Declan Finn, DJ Butler. I mean, we've got some horror folks in there, and then some folks who just had a lot of fun with horror because we love it. Or wanted to give you romance horror. You're welcome. So another anthology Kacey and I are in because we wrote a story together again. It's called All Will Burn.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know
when that's coming out.
I think that's also October 13th.
Really?
Just for fun. Yeah, we're just going to give you all the anthologies in one day. You need it for the weekend. Yeah. And in that story, you guys, I'm going to tell you a secret. The story that we wrote is a world that Kacey and I are developing and have been developing for a while that we're going to be writing. And this is your first look at it.
I'm excited.
Yeah. You are the first people we're telling. I mean, who knows when this is going to come out? So other people might know, but we're telling you technically first.
Yeah. Yeah. So, it's welcome. You know what's cool about that too? We haven't really talked about this, although it's sort of, I guess you and I understand it, but this is also like the origin story for the world. The way that it is going to be.
That's it.
Your eyebrows are amazing.
I'm so excited. Y'all should be excited too because I'm excited.
My poor abused eyebrows.
Yeah. Yeah. Do we send you that story? If not, we'll send it to you, Melissa. So give me. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Writer friend privileges. Yes.
Everybody else by the anthology, October 13th.
Yeah.
So that's coming out.
So that one, so All Will Burn is from Raconteur Press. And it's going to be like the first of at least 2, maybe 3, because I guess they got a boatload of submissions. Yeah. So the theme of that anthology is what will parents do to protect their children. Prepare for some dark stuff, maybe. But our story's not, it's a little dark. It's not terribly dark.
It is what it is. Our story is what it is.
Yeah. And then the 13 stories is being published by Three Ravens Press. So so lots of small press love coming up this month.
Yeah. We love it.
Which is cool.
Yeah. So check those out in October, and we'll be back in November. So you can just wait to hear more about things that are coming out in 2024, that I will talk about.
No, we need to talk about it now. Beyond Enemies. Get Beyond Enemies.
So good.
It's available for pre-order, which is now.
Now
it is.
It is available. Go pre-order it.
Pre-order. You guys, I am not even lying to you. This story, if you like the Dragon Riders of Pern and the Bolo series with like intelligent tanks and like David Drake's stuff, if you like that stuff, any of the 3 of those, you're gonna want to read this book. It's over here.
I've heard that if you are a fan of David Weber, that you're gonna love Marisa Wolf.
No, if you're a fan of Marisa Wolf, you're gonna love David Weber.
Yeah. Tony said in all seriousness, if you're a fan of David Weber, you're gonna love Marisa Wolf.
Yeah, no, you are.
Totally legit. Like, this story broke my brain.
Yeah,
in like the best way. I was broken.
So go pre-order Beyond Enemies. Get the e-arc. Read the e-arc. Fall in love with the e-arc, and then buy like 3 hardcover copies. One for you to
trade paperback. Yeah.
Or 3, whatever. 3 trade paperback copies. one for you to keep, at least 3, right? I mean,
sure,
times are tough. There's inflation. 1 to keep, pristine on your shelf, first edition, that you probably signed at at a convention. 1 to loan to people, and then 1 to give as a gift to someone when it's your day to do something nice.
Yes. You see, I'm going to also make that request for everybody to at least buy 3 copies, because I have been promised bendy hotness for book 2, so we need to make book 2 happen. And if you want to know what I mean by bendy hotness, you got to pre-order it, and then like times 10. Okay, just do this for me, because you love me, right? I need bendy hotness in my life. Come on, y'all.
I mean, really.
I love it. Whomst amongst us.
Amazing.
Thank you, ladies.
The whole thing, not just the bendy hotness. The whole thing is amazing. To be clear.
Right.
Great. So you may be thinking to yourself, these ladies are very biased, and you are correct. They are, and I love them very, very much. But also, if you go on Twitter, there is a certain big deal author who is reading my book right now, and he is not biased because we have only met in passing, and he is very much enjoying it. So,
I heard something about he didn't notice the plane was taking off.
Yeah. He was reading it and he didn't realize that the plane took off, you guys.
That's
how into this story he was. Also, point of order.
Yeah.
I would like to just call to the attention of the internets.
The board.
That while I love you, I do. You are my ride or die, and we're going to be Golden Girls together someday.
Yes.
In the far future.
In the far future. Far future.
No time back.
I am not known.
This is true.
For not saying, or for saying things I don't think.
Yes.
Or don't believe.
Yes.
And I think and believe in the core of my soul that you're a fucking superstar. And this book is amazing. And legions of military science fiction fans are going to get their first taste of you. And all you're going to hear about for the next 35 fucking years is, when's the next Bee and Talon book coming out?
Team Breezy for the win.
Yeah. When's the next Breezyverse book coming out?
Thank you. I love you.
We are biased. She is right.
I'm calling it.
It's a guess and. Yes.
Also,
yes,
we're also book nerds, right? At heart.
Yes.
Right.
Yep.
And I'm blunt as hell, and I don't say things I don't mean. So.
That's true. That is 100% true. So if you were saying that to yourself, these are biased ladies. Yes, and also honest. So there you go. You're welcome.
And if you need further verification, my husband witnessed me sitting in my chair for 10 minutes while he is making dinner by himself because I was too broken to get up. This happened. It was witnessed, and there is camera footage of it. So it's amazing.
Just buy the damn book and we'll leave you alone. I promise.
Let
me read it.
You got 5 more months of this. You're welcome. Sorry. Thank you.
It is what it is.
Yeah. All right.
Oh my gosh. I love it. I love you. I love all of you watching. Thank you for joining us and our ferality. Yeah, I love it. You should come see us. Rumor has it 2 of the 3 and hopefully 3 of the 3 of us will be at MarsCon in January.
Yeah.
So you should probably, cross your fingers that 3 of the 3 and then come see us.
MarsCon in Virginia, just to be clear. I think there's another one somewhere.
There's MarCon too.
There's MarCon, but I think anyway.
Virginia Beach,
Virginia,
January 2024.
Yeah.
You should come see us. We're delightful. We're even more somehow delightful in person.
You're welcome.
Than here. Although once Jeremy gets done with this video, who knows? Maybe this is the delightful.
He watches and be like,
"Why? Why are you like this?"
Yeah. We love you.
Yeah.
Love you, God husband.
I cherish our friendship.
That's it. I mean, he heard 1/3 of it because I am not quiet and we live in a camper. So he heard my part. Now he gets to watch the whole beautiful, amazing show.
Round of applause for
I see the
Jeremy.
We love him. Thank goodness he exists. Okay, but for real, it's 1 hour and 10 minutes or 1 hour and 8 minutes. We don't know. You know the answers. We do not know the answers.
We don't know.
May the force be with you. I don't know. We need a sign off for this. It's probably not that one, but
Are we growling or something? Isn't there a roar? Didn't we do that? I don't know. We did
I think we
something.
did it at the beginning because of the intro that you're
The intro.
Yeah.
That
Put
intro
in the
is feral.
comments what you think our sign off should be. Give us some good feral suggestions. Maybe we should just all hold F-bombs and like throw them at the screen. I don't know.
Mine's packed away. Imagine I'm holding it.
Imaginary
This is for the
F-bombs.
future. This isn't for now. This
Right.
is not for now.
Right.
You can just yell fuck. That's your F-bomb. That's
I'll
right.
just lift my boobs so you can read. Feral.
Yes.
You're welcome. Maybe that's all we do. Just at the end, we're just like, that's what we do.
What?
Here we are. Okay, bye. We love you. I'm gonna hit end recording now. Bye.
Bye.
That's too bye.